Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. I'm still figuring out what I want to spend all this tasty infamy on. I think I might reduce the autonomy of Venezuela. They will accept. This will only generate 6 infamy. Let's do it. They accepted. Wonderful. Now, how much is it going to take? Only 18 to reduce Japan's autonomy. Oh, that's excellent. I would love to have Japan as a dominion. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, that's so wonderful. Now, Nade, would either of you like to be a protectorate of France? No? Curious. I can't imagine why. But I'm bringing civilization. It's civilization. I need to expand the construction sector, friends. I've got so much, freaking Antofagasta. Freaking steel in my customs union. It's absurd. Yeah, I think we're going absolutely ham on construction, but we gotta do it. This might be a mistake. We'll find out. Casamid state aligns with Nade. Law progressed to consideration. Wonderful. That is absolutely excellent. So, I think actually we're going to save a little bit of low market access in Auvergne-Limousin, the French Low Countries, but I think that's going to solve it. I think we're going to save infamy so that we can reduce Japan's infamy, because I think that's going to be... I would be very pleased if we could get Japan down to a dominion. We've got a lot of territory in a lot of different areas. In fact, actually, we can start colonizing these zones as well. This one's mostly colonized already, but we can start pushing into Central Africa. I'm really tempted to colonize Guinea, but more oil in the West Indies. Encourage this trend. Oil is the future. Alright, so what else do we want to do here? We're doing a massive construction sector expansion because, obviously, we've just got to build more stuff. We're not building enough, and we've got so much steel in this here customs union. Actually, we got it sorted. Yeah, we got there. Dang. Paper is a little bit expensive. That's also interesting. I'm not necessarily going to do anything about that right now immediately. I think it will sort itself out as we... I think we can let the free market handle that one. As we continue to build these massive railway increases. I'm hoping at the end of this we can just generally be doing better. I was building up more governments so that I could incorporate these states, and it just hasn't been happening. I completely forgot. I brought it up, like, not last episode, but the episode before, and I just didn't get started. I got sidetracked by a massive war with Great Britain. It's just rough. I think what we'll actually do is maybe once we finish this, get into radio... I'll put the socials on hold once again and swing over and grab... Oh, but... No, actually, we need to finish out Tier 3 before we can go to Tier 4 anyway. We'll grab central planning first, and that'll get us the better production method for our government administrations. And then once we're cooking bureaucracy with telephones, we'll be doing great. Rousing speech captivates the public. This afternoon, Marcel Dozol, leader of the Catholic Church, delivered a fiery speech advocating for the enactment of regulatory bodies. Making an appearance before the public in Paris' main square, Marcel Dozel's powerful rhetoric left even his most embittered political opponents impressed. Excerpts from this speech are already being circulated across the Kingdom of France, fanning the fires of an already roaring debate. This should ease the path to reform greatly, 15% enactment chance. Or performances like this reflect well on Marcel Dozel and his cause. 10% enactment chance, but he gets better. He gets 25 more popular and 5% interest group attraction for the Catholic Church. I say we definitely do the second one. Getting a stronger church could not but to be excellent for our regime. It's nice to have the Catholic Church and the landowners aligned once again. I think this might have been an error, that massive expansion in the in the construction sector, but I suppose we'll find out. If I go to another Hell on Earth event, I'm going to launch an inquiry into plantations. I'm never not investigating atrocities. I'm starting to think there might need to be more to do about atrocities than investigate them. I think maybe every time a police officer uncovers atrocities, they've got to actually try to stop it. This is a new theory about government that I've been kicking around in my head. Just an idea, just a notion, just a thought, a little thought experiment. What if we put a stop to atrocities, and then, or maybe we don't actually stop it, but like we do some atrocity of our own on the people who did the atrocity beforehand, then maybe the atrocities will stop. Just a thought. I guess we're working on a body to do that kind of thing. I suppose what regulatory bodies do isn't really an atrocity in the same way, but there's no law in the book saying it couldn't be. So, I think we can do it. Rubber and Guinea, Rubber Rush, this place seems most effective. Oh my goodness. There is a capitalist revolt in the United States. America has been cut in half. Just straight away in half. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh man. Hold on. Let me just check. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Okay. They won't become a subject. You see, you're America. You're still a rank 8 great power. What about you? No. Alright. You're the rank 7 great power. That said, packs. You get a huge pile of cash from America. For helping. That would be extremely, extremely funny. Do I want to do this again? The answer is kind of yes, actually. I think they're likely to... You know what? They are my friends. We'll do it. The condottiero movement in France is strong. Alright, so we'll send the second corps to the north, the third corps to the center, Army of Africa to Maryland, and the 15th French Army will send to Florida. The West they'll have to handle themselves. Are we already getting that cash? Not quite yet. I don't think it will happen till the end. But that's alright. Sway with bankroll. Give me that money! Oh my god, what a ridiculous driver of foreign policy. I mean, I guess it's kind of... In a way, it's not all that different from just having kind of a lend-lease policy, right? Like, You're going to get paid the huge big bucks if you... But those payments aren't directly to... Well, they are kind of directly to the government. That's interesting. It's funny. At first I was like, this is a very silly way of approaching diplomacy. Hold on. If nobody's in the West, one army of 15 battalions will be able to just clinch the whole thing. That'll be really fun. Cool, we can do this. The soldier's disease. After his return from duty, Admiral Maurice de Persigny has not been the same. He avoids the barracks like the plague, refuses to use a weapon, and has stated damn clearly that he doesn't want to hear a damn word about war. This is a Commodore. Interesting. He wakes up in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat, screaming. He looks at me and he doesn't recognize me, just points and asks about his brother, his dear brother. Sometimes he even tries to get something to throw at me. Where am I? He yells, his eyes seeing past me. Those memories would wreck any man. This needs to be treated. Public shame, and he removes shell shock. Oh, interesting. He could get the appropriate treatment in an asylum far from the public eye. If we send to an asylum, landowners will be upset. This is another instance of cowardice. Send him back into service. Cool. We got wargaming. So, this landowner's a little mad. 50% chance he also becomes an alcoholic. I'm going to go with the first one. I'm perfectly happy for him to lose that trait. That's pretty rad. That's really rad, actually. But it means the Third Fleet needs a new admiral. You're an integralist. I don't know what that is. Let's do it. Oh no, he's still in the higher pool. Oh, that's cool. Welcome back, Commodore. He's doing great. He's doing just fine. I hope this gambit of putting 15 battalions of dudes over in the West to try to take over all of Texas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, South Dakota, and the Midwest works. 2 arms. Fascist Hawaii. Well, what a shame. Oh, what a shame. Next time, Western United States. Next time. Law advancement. All right, we're at 79%. All right, brain bad, friends. Brain is doing. We're down bad. It's rough up here in the brain. So let's go ahead and build some more government admins, because Radical Brunei. Can't we all just get along? I'm going to actually build a bunch of government admin in Normandy. I know I said I wasn't going to build any more, but it's going to be like a lot of years before we get... We're going to get telephone, then we're going to get radio, then we got to get 2 other things, and then we'll be able to get central planning. So I at least want to have enough to get a little bit of that first level of... what you call it? Of that thing. The thing we're doing with the regulatory bodies, of workers' protections. So Radical Brunei. I think Brunei might be able to win this one by themselves. Radical Brunei has no battalions. Brunei has 1 battalion. So what we're going to do is we're going to bankroll Brunei, give them a little bit of cash, and just let them go. And I'm going to hope that nothing pops off over here. And craft. Well, the United States is in default. It's almost like someone stole a ton of their money in exchange for supporting them in a war they were probably going to win anyway. Some absolute scoundrel, some rascal over in Europe stole all their cash. Exile from Mysore. Russia, I don't desire your assistance. I think they can win this by themselves. South Dakota, Washington front. Is that this one? Yes. It's fine. I think it's extremely fine. Hey, why don't you go to the front that's not manned? I don't need your help with this, Russia. I think. Oh. I might actually need to send an army. This will get in the way in America. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's completely fine. We'll send these boys to the northern front so that they'll be going the place it's not. It's only... in sense with USA against Sierra Leone. Alright. My army's almost in Hawaii, so that should be fine. Boy, things are difficult. Alright, this army might actually need the assistance of a fleet. So we'll go ahead and we'll grab the Mediterranean fleet. We'll send them over here. Because this army is actually going all the way down around the Cape of Good Hope, I think. Or no. They're going through the Mediterranean. See, if someone had built a canal in Panama, killing just an absolute ton of people with terrible working conditions, we wouldn't have to have this problem. Still, we're winning the war in America. Regulatory bodies advanced again, giving us... Oh boy, everyone's declaring neutrality everywhere. Nicaraguan religious revolt. Either you want to become a subject? You do. Absolutely. I'll join into another war. Oh, can't reach the front. Alright, curious. And unfortunately, Brazil sided with the main Nicaragua, which is really unfortunate for me. Because I like Brazil, and I don't desire to fight them all the time. There's the revolt popping off in Brunei, so I need to watch this, because if the rebels are able to win in these zones, I'm going to be needing to start a naval invasion, and in order to do that, I need to have my wits about me. So we're going to keep eyes directly on this. This is why you've popped off. Are you... Oh, these guys are on defend. Oh my goodness. That was really dumb. I did a big dumb there. So they'll need to invade over here next. But until that happens, they can stay where they are. I'm going to get our navies over here to protect our armies in Brazil. That's a shame, because Brazil's really chill. I would like to be on Brazil's side in any given game. Put them in the main front. North Borneo front was not protected, but I knew that already. Exile from Surakarta. And at this point, we're just going to mobilize the 1st Army Corps. We only have one army in the United States, but I think it'll basically be fine. So, 5th French Army, you actually need to be stationed in Hawaii, because when this fleet is done here, they'll need to invade Nicaragua. Yeah, America is in default. It's almost like someone stole a huge pile of cash. How much cash are we getting from them each week? From the United States, we're getting 212,000 pounds. Brilliant. I'm so happy. Interestingly, force comparisons here are not great. So I'm going to put this army on defense for now. And again, we're trying to sneak in the back in the Nicaraguan front itself. Once things go the way they're going to go there. Michigan-New York front, I kind of knew that. You know, the rebels are not really pressing forward, and my armies are on their way here. It's kind of a big misplay on their part to not do that. Let's just increase the game speed here while we get this going. Excellent. Regulatory bodies is at 95%, so I'm really, really hoping that that experiences success when it turns over here. Which it did. Wonderful. And now we're where we want to be. So, next up, we'll take Escadre de la Méditerranée. We'll do a landing in Nicaragua using the 15th French Army. We won't. We'll take this fleet into a landing in Nicaragua with the 5th French Army. That's going to be much faster. This fleet, on the other hand, is going to go to here. Seriously? You're going to go west? You're going to go west, young man? Incredible. I don't know what to make of this. They're actually winning against us over here right now. That's incredible. Brazil, I have to say, I salute you. Like, that's amazing. Granted, you've got a huge... Wonderful. Alright, that's excellent. So next we'll have the Army of Africa go here. Situation in Brunei should be rapidly improving. Fascist Hawaii has been annexed. Wonderful. Paulista. Lusophone, European heritage. Immigrating from Brazil to Picardy. Oh, that's very funny, actually. We don't want to be at war with France. In fact, we want to be in France. Might need to do a bigger naval invasion here. I do have the capacity to do a bigger naval invasion here. So we'll see how things go. Undefended front in North Borneo, but once again, I'm pressing a front in South Borneo, so shouldn't be that much of an issue. Once that army sorts itself out, we'll send them into Nicaragua. Truthfully, the Brunei Liberal Revolt is down bad. Hey, we got them. Perfect. So, now, Third Corps. That's no valid alternatives. Well, I sure hope they're going to this front here. And there's regulatory bodies. Alright, and that's taking up almost all of the bureaucratic capacity that we built. Gosh darn it. I think we're going to lose this. Great Britain sides with Denmark against a Danish proletarian revolt. I think that's going to be just fine. Are there any war goals other than what's going on in Nicaragua? I don't think so. So, okay, so we failed to get... Gosh, this sure went fast. New Grenada bailed out. I honestly, I'm going to be real with you, I didn't even realize New Grenada was in the war. Baden? I should never have accepted you as my protectorate. Oh! Hold up. I think I... Oh. Wait, hold on. think something curious has happened here. If it gets to the end and this war doesn't end, oh my gosh, I think we might actually be going to win this through absolute nonsense, through a daring naval invasion. Daring. Johor, boo, you stop it. Stop it. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm fighting a war with Brazil right now. There's electrical capacitors. Leads to electric railways, which is very good. I would love to have electric railways, actually. I think the third corps is going to have to go back to Southeast Asia. Don't need your help, Austria, right now. If this works, if this still don't need it. Still don't need it. Still don't need it. I'll do it myself, you guys. I'm such a real country. I'm such a real country. I'm a big adult country, and I can fight my own war. I say as I frantically try to fight wars on multiple fronts. This is really funny to me, though. I think we've established... I think we've actually established war support protection, which is why we're at minus 100 over here and still winning. Hey. Ooh. Is the implication here that we're just taking over these territories, that people are just fleeing to Guyana and then going to France? I don't need your help, y'all. So what happens here now? As both sides are at minus 100, I think the answer is I press forward all the way to Rio de Janeiro, and the war ends when... Let me see. My war support is going down by less than 1 per week, whereas theirs is going down by 4.76 per week. So I think what happens is I beat Brazil, and if they can't win over there, then we're just all in. We're just all going buck wild. I actually should get this fleet on the way over here. Oh my gosh. Did I won? I did. Excellent. Oh my gosh, I'm so pleased. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. This is the best day. We're still in wars. I can't reduce Japan's autonomy because we're still in wars. Fifth French Army? Oh, we got cameras now. How get the camera? Oh man, anyone who was over the age of 30 remembers what meme that's about. Still got fronts in Europe in that war, and this is the one in Johor, which has popped off really fast. So, where are we with technology? We're working on telephone. What does electrical capacitors actually get us? It gets us automatic power looms, that's good. Electrical sewing machines for textile mills. So I think we're definitely going to do automatic power looms. So where are our... Well, we'll definitely do the better explosives method. Everyone loves explosives. Have I run us completely over on explosives? I have, but I'm sure we can find markets for explosives. Look, America likes them. Austria loves them. Russia, Spain. Everyone will buy our bombs. Bavaria, the Ottoman Empire. I'm going to stop depreciating our relationship with Bavaria at this point. I think I can tolerate that. And we've gotten to the front in Johor, so we are winning that war like absolute bananas. So, hopefully, this will be the last of the revolts in our protectorates, and we can quickly win them and get them sorted. So that we can spend some of this frickin' infamy that we've built up. So where does that leave us with this timeline? We've currently got mutual funds spreading to us. And we'll be going directly forward into investment banks and then into central planning. I think I can tolerate leaving the bureaucracy low in preparation for having the telephone switchboards method pop off as soon as that happens. Whew. Alright, Baden is sorted. First Corps, why don't you just stick around and... Where are you physically right now? You're on your way over here. I completely didn't realize. That's okay. Alright, so now they're going back to their home HQ. Gonna boost up the game speed here. I recognize that I'm not constructing anything right now. I'm just trying to get my, let my buffer here get back to where it's supposed to be, which is near the top. I would love to be continuing to accumulate funds at a reasonable rate. So after that, we'll reduce Japan's autonomy. We'll probably reduce Nicaragua's autonomy. Maybe we'll reduce Ashanti's autonomy too. I've kind of overlooked them, but it would be nice to have them be in our color. We've got lots of subjects all around the world. Holsteinian bourgeois revolt in Denmark, not necessarily needing to concern myself with that. Alright, that has demobilized my armies. Wonderful. So there's lots of stuff going on in the world, but first, Japan, it's time. Japan accepts. Wonderful. So that's going to really significantly increase our diplomatic pact line item. Nicaragua? How about you? Nicaragua accepts as well. That is all of the infamy we can take for the moment. So let's see. What else is happening? Measure Teen is in the middle of a revolt. I can't intervene in that. Mecklenburg has a communist uprising in it. That's here, right? No, that's Oldenburg. No, that's Bremen. This is Nassau. This is Mecklenburg. Mecklenburg-Strelitz. Alright, I cannot intervene in this. I cannot intervene in this. This is Denmark versus Holsteinian bourgeois revolt. Britain is almost assuredly going to align with the Danes. They wouldn't want to be my subject anyway. What about them? No. Wow. Denmark is a protectorate of Great Britain, and an insignificant power with no army, interestingly. I'm going to keep my eye on that one for now. And this is a revolt in La Plata. I'm going to not get involved. I don't have any interest in intervening in Chile's situation. I think they can completely handle it. What about you now? Hesse-Kassel and Hessian proletarian revolt. I can't get involved in this either. I'm neutral. Neutral as heck. Prussia, you deal with it. There will be a time. And now there's one going on in Oldenburg as well. Wow. Everything is popping off in Germany. I still have some transportation shortages. Now I have electricity shortages, so I need to spend a little bit of time building that up, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Okay, transport shortage in Pondicherry, Alsace-Lorraine, Eastern Mali, Rhône, Ménanjou, French Low Countries. Pondicherry? Alsace-Lorraine. Ménanjou. French Low Countries, still. Eastern Mali and Rhône. Rhône and Eastern Mali. Now you have electricity shortages in Normandy, Rhône, Alsace-Lorraine, Aquitaine. Sorry. Now we have electricity shortages in Normandy, Rhône, Alsace-Lorraine, Aquitaine, and Anjou. Alsace-Lorraine, Normandy, Anjou, Aquitaine. Four, five, six. Yeah. All right. We got it. We got there. We got where we wanted to be located at. Whew. Well, that has been quite the episode. We've fought a lot of small revolts in small countries. It might be time to maybe intervene in the politics of some of those countries to make sure that they get themselves sorted out and ready to function like big adult governments. We have an ethno-nationalist heading up the Catholic Church. Might be an interesting opportunity to go to national supremacy. Potentially some options there and give us a bunch of extra authority to play around with. But we'll deal with that next episode. For now, I've had fun. I hope you all have had fun. And I will see you on the other side.